Hi everybody! Have you ever seen this giant creature with your own eyes? This is the largest eel in the world, called Giant Moray Eel. They are carnivores at the top of the food chain and can be dangerous to humans. Although they are scary, that cannot prevent them from becoming a hunting target for humans. Join me to learn about this giant moray eel species and how humans confront them. First, to hunt highly dangerous prey like the giant moray eel, it is necessary to carefully learn about their characteristics. The giant moray eel is a fascinating fish that lives hidden in the coral reefs and rocks of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. With a length of up to 3 meters and a weight of about 30 kilos, they not only stand out for their size, but also for their characteristic appearance, with dark brown skin dotted with large black spots. Their small eyes and sharp teeth make them one of the most effective predators on the seabed. Another fascinating aspect is their ability to live alone, only coming into contact with other species during the breeding season. Giant moray eels often live hidden deep in crevices during the day, and they only really hunt at night. Not only are they a fearsome predator, they also have the ability to recover after injury very well, which contributes to their sustainable existence in the natural environment. In some cultures, giant moray eels are considered a symbol of strength and patience. This species' personality is usually not aggressive. Until they are cornered or threatened, their self-defense instinct will be activated, and they will attack their opponents with powerful bites. When hunting giant moray eel, hunters need to follow measures to prevent and handle bites. Although their bites are not poisonous, their mouths contain a lot of bacteria, which can cause the wound to become infected and cause serious damage, even affecting daily activities and psychological phobias. So what does a giant moray eel hunter need to prepare for his adventurous journey? First is the hunting tool. As a species with a special living habit, the most suitable method to catch them is spearfishing. This is a fishing method using a weapon called spear or spear gun in underwater diving activities. Most important is the skills and knowledge necessary to handle every situation when confronting this giant animal. Next is the location to hunt giant moray eel. Hunters should survey the area from above the water to identify potential spots. Carefully observe the water surface looking for areas with complex reef and rock structures where giant moray eel may be present. Identifying the right location not only increases your chances of success, but also ensures safety during diving and hunting. When practicing diving and hunting techniques for giant moray eel, the first important thing is to approach slowly. Hunters need to move slowly and gently so as not to frighten the giant moray eel, because they often hide in rock crevices and only stick their heads out to hunt, while still having to keep a safe distance and not approach too close to avoid being attacked by them. Once you have located the giant moray eel, you need to wait patiently until they poke their heads out of the rocks. At this time, aim and shoot at the head or body part near the head to ensure the highest chance of defeat. Accurate and decisive aiming will help hunters quickly control their prey and complete the hunting task effectively. Given the giant size of the giant moray eel, their struggle to fight back can make the situation dangerous and must be handled carefully, especially holding the hunting tool tightly to avoid losing control. Additionally, the hunter must try to finish them off quickly and humanely, perhaps by using a diving knife or other method. After successfully catching the giant moray eel, handling it is also extremely important. As animals are known to bioamplify ciguatera toxins, eating their meat, especially the liver, can cause severe symptoms such as diarrhea, vomiting, coma. However, if handled and prepared properly, giant moray eel's meat will bring a sense of satisfaction when enjoyed. With a unique rich flavor mixed with the natural sweetness of sea fish, their meat is suitable for many different culinary processing methods. In addition to flavor, the meat of giant moray eel is also a rich source of protein necessary for the body, helping to regenerate and build muscle tissue. When mentioning the name swordfish, we will probably all remember the giant-sized fish with a long and sharp beak belonging to the billfish group. But in some countries such as Japan, Korea, Portugal and Brazil, swordfish is the name of another fish with an appearance that looks exactly like a real sword, which is the hairtail fish. As one of the fish species that plays an important role in the fishing industry and trade, the output of hairtail fish reaches millions of tons each year. So how is this fish caught? Let's discover it with me. Large-head hairtail, with many other names such as beltfish, swordfish, or Trichiurus lepturus, is a species of fish in the Trichiuridae family. Hairtail fish have an elongated body, a metallic silver color, and no obvious scales. They have a large head, wide mouth with many sharp teeth, helping them hunt effectively. This fish usually lives in deep waters, from tropical to temperate waters worldwide, often found at depths of 20 to 300 meters. They are predators, their main food being smaller fish, squid, and crustaceans. Not only that, adult hairtails often cannibalize their own species, especially younger individuals. Hairtail fish have high economic value and are caught mainly for food. Its flesh is tender, sweet, and nutritious, making it a popular ingredient in seafood dishes in many Asian countries, including Japan, Korea, and China. According to the FAO report in 2022, about 973,549 tons of hairtail fish were caught. Among them, China is the country with the largest hairtail fish catch in the world, with about 903,498 tons, accounting for nearly 90% of the total output. It's amazing, isn't it? The commonly used method of catching large quantities of hairtail is by bottom trawling or seine fishing. There are also methods suitable for catching smaller quantities such as night fishing. Bottom trawling is the most popular and effective method in the hairtail fishing industry. This method requires boats equipped with bottom trawls, trawl winches, and modern GPS and sonar devices to determine the location of schools of fish. When out at sea, sonar and radar are used to detect and locate schools of fish on the seabed, while observing tides and currents to ensure efficiency. Next, the bottom trawl is released from the stern of the ship and dragged along the seabed, while the ship moves at a slow speed so that the net can sweep away the fish. During this process, fishermen regularly check the condition of the net to avoid being torn or stuck on the seabed. After a period of pulling the net, the boat will retrieve the net and bring hairtail fish and other fish onto the boat. In addition to bottom trawling, the seine fishing method is equally popular in the fishing industry. This method uses a seine net, which is lowered from the stern of the ship and surrounds the fish. The boat moves around the fish to form a circle, then the bottom of the net is pulled back to form a pocket that holds the fish inside. After the net has surrounded and held the fish, the fishermen begin to retrieve the net onto the boat and process the fish immediately afterward. Compared with the bottom trawling method, the purse seine method has some obvious differences. While bottom trawling drags the net across the seabed to catch fish living near the bottom, the purse seine surrounds schools of fish at different water levels. The benefit of the seine net method is to minimize the impact on the seabed environment, because the net does not drag and does not destroy the bottom ecosystem. In addition, seine nets can also catch fish in larger quantities and cause less damage to the fish, helping to preserve fish quality better. not achieving large numbers of catches like bottom trawling and seine fishing, but night fishing still becomes one of the popular methods of the hairtail fishing industry. This fish is often active at night, when it rises near the water surface to hunt for prey. At that time, fishermen used powerful lights to attract schools of hairtail fish closer to the boat. Then, fishermen will cast nets or use fishing rods to catch fish. Night fishing is an environmentally friendly method because it does not damage seabed ecosystems like bottom trawling. Catching fish at night also helps reduce stress and injury to the fish, preserving better fish quality. Each method has its own advantages and disadvantages, from quantitative efficiency to environmental impact. It is important for fishermen to choose appropriate methods to maintain the sustainability of marine resources. Every year, more than 200 million televisions are consumed worldwide. Looking at how they are assembled, tested and packaged is really interesting. It all happens on carefully designed production lines, with workers and machines synchronizing for optimal performance. Come visit an LED TV factory with us to observe this interesting process directly. This supersized factory covers an area of more than 1 million square meters and produces 500,000 smart TVs each year, specializing in the production of large TVs. This is a modern manufacturing facility where people work in an agile manner. One of today's technological marvels is the LCD, liquid crystal display screen, which is the main component found in televisions, computer monitors, and most smartphones. Compared to conventional TVs, LED provides more vivid images with better contrast, and the product is also thinner. Modern televisions are much thinner than previous generations, thanks to changes in manufacturing processes. Glass is the largest component of a flat television and is the starting point for television creation. The process begins in a clean room where TV screens are manufactured. Liquid crystal displays are created by assembling a thin layer of glass between two thin glass panels. Then, a layer of silicon is crystallized, followed by a process of precisely building millions of transistor parts. This step is repeated for small cells, one for each known point, called a pixel, on the screen. On the other glass, a matrix of millions of red, green and blue dots, also called a color filter array, is created. A small amount of liquid crystal material is then dropped into the cells of the first glass plate, and the two plates are glued together. The LED is then placed. The challenge is to disperse their light across a screen that can measure up to half a meter wide. The solution is a transparent plastic known as plexiglass. In the production line, places the panel on a light strip and then adds two optical films that use light to make everything on the screen brighter and more colorful. High-pressure plastic injection machines produce diverse front covers for different TV sizes. Once the screen is complete, the frame is attached. However, liquid crystals will not work without a power source. Power distribution components are manufactured on-site. These components include the main board called SSV and the power board called PSB, which is the brain of the TV containing complex algorithms that control perfect picture and sound. Other panels include control panels, remote control receivers, and Wi-Fi panels. Creating images and sounds involves using many individual parts placed incrementally on thousands of base plates. This completes the panels by inserting the components, which then undergoes a wave soldering process to electrically connect all the components. Workers then screwed the base panels to the back cover of the television. The televisions then go through a testing phase where the software and necessary information are written to memory. They then add the back cover panels, and the finished TVs go through a quick color check. At this point, they are turned on for the first time, and all components are tested, including an electrical check to make sure everything is correct. Some imperfections are not visible to the naked eye, so ultra-sensitive scanners are used to ensure all pixels function and fire properly. The average lifespan of these displays is 100,000 hours. Each pixel represents one point of the displayed image. The final quality check lasts at least 4 hours, with each device undergoing rigorous tests. The entire process is supervised by highly qualified experts. How do you like this journey? Thank you for watching all our videos. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you again in the next videos. Thank you.